Hello, all of you wonderful creative people here on YouTube. My name is Rio and I welcome you to my artsy corner. Come on, we all know what you came here for, right? Let's go. Okay, so today I'm going to skip the whole long emotional intro about how fast the time flies and how the summer has finally reached its prime and how productive I have been last month and how much I have done and how busy I was and all. Okay, let's cut the long story short and get straight to the point, shall we? I am here today to show you my completed pages for the month of June. Oh my gosh, I'm already losing my marbles here. Alright, let's start with this poor thing here, and by poor I mean look at the state of this book. It's all because I've been dragging it about with me everywhere I go, almost, and it shows, but it's just because I love it so much. And last month I did 3 pages in this book and I'm going to show them all to you. So first of them is this page here. Nothing special about it, I just wanted to catch up. It was one of the pages in the kawaii fantasy section of this book that I still had to color. Those are Ohuhu alcohol markers with some metallic and glitter gel pens. And wet jelly roll for highlights. So this could have been a perfect page for St. Patrick's Day, but I kind of skipped it. Next page I did was a buddy color with my lovely friend Money-chan. And here on the left you can see her awesome page. We are finally back to coloring together. I am so happy. Her wrist problem seems to have gotten better and we can get back to this book again. So this is the page we chose. This one I colored with style file markers and used some glitter gel pens on the accents on her dress and the fan. The blue one is Pentel Dual Metallic. Yeah, and last but not least is this page here, which was a blind color pick challenge, so to speak. So these are the colors I pulled from the vast amount of Ohuhu markers that my friend owns. Or no, I think I did this one with Winsor & Newton Pro markers. Yeah, exactly. So here you are. Nothing other than that. This is how I decided to utilize the colors I've been given. And yeah, this is it. So 3 pages done. This book. Next one I'm going to show you is, of course, the Circulism art book by Eclipse. It's the farm one, and last month I did 2 pages in it. I'm getting closer to finishing this one. So here we have lovely duck and her baby. And I also did this rooster. This one I colored very quick. It was like 20 minutes or so. Oh, and yeah, last month I forgot to show you this page. Yeah, I have worked in this book, but I totally, completely forgot all about it. So there you go. I think I have 4 more pages left and I'm done with this book. Yay! Next awesome book I've colored in was Masha's coloring book by Masha Vandenberg. I told you I had an itch to color in these books. So I colored in this one and I picked this page here. Oh, by the way, I love these bookmarks. Those are the Greek ones I've hauled from my trip to Greece. So I did this mandala. Oh, I love the paper in this book. Oh my god, it was so great to work with. I based everything with Ohuhu pastel markers and shaded with, I think those were the Black Barrel woodfires, if I'm not mistaken, and a golden dual metallic hybrid on some of the accents. And there you go. And soft pastels on the background. Simple, really. Yeah, it bled through, but not as much. This paper is awesome. I'm surely gonna go back to this book. I loved working in it. Next one I'm going to show you is this Mandalas Coloring and Relaxing Animals Volume 5. I used this book to test out cheap art supplies from a store called Pepco. And I have a video about me coloring this page on my channel. I will link it down below. Stop by and take a look. It was a fun experiment. So I've worked with a lot of different mediums on this one. By the way, the paper in this book is just as nice. So soft pastels for the background. I based everything with, I think those were watercolor, like wheel brush pens or something like that. I also used some metallic purple marker on the wings and glitter gel pens for some accents on the wings. And I shaded everything with pencils. I did not like those pencils all that much. Oh, and I have a very lovely washi tape here on the side. So yeah, I have tested most of the art supplies I got from that shop for the said video. And yeah, some of them I'm going to give away. Most of them I'm going to keep and use up because I really like them. The next book I'm going to show you is Fairies by Christine Caron, and I picked a page to do in this book for a very special occasion. So in the month of June, on 23rd to 24th to be exact, it was the summer solstice, right? And in my country it's pretty much a very big deal. We even have a day off on 24th. Well, how should I put it? Special day goes back to our, pagan times. It's an old tradition, associated with our old pagan religion, and it's the shortest night of the year, the longest day of the year. Midsummer, so to speak, as a magical night when up to this day people celebrate. We burn fires, we play traditional games, there's dancing, fortune telling, of course, and there's this really cool and fun tradition to go out into the woods at night to search for a blooming fern. And should you succeed in finding one, you'll have good fortune all year long. So I picked the Fern Fairy to mark the occasion. It's a very lovely page in this awesome book. And I based everything again with Ohuhu pastel alcohol markers and shaded with Faber-Castell Black Edition pencils. Worked like a charm. Oh, and I colored the ferns themselves with glitter gel pens. I hope you can tell it on camera. Yeah. Hello, of course. Not a single month passes without me coloring in this book, right? So, of course, I have 2 more mandalas done in here. Again, and those were supposed to be buddy colors with the awesome Spicy Cat colors, but she did not manage to finish her pages, and that's fine. It's okay. Don't you worry about it. We'll catch up. Anyway, first of my mandalas this month, well, last month, I dedicated to Sid Highwind, yet another dragoon. This one's from Final Fantasy VII, and yeah, a really, really strange color palette, but came out pretty cool. Oh, water-based markers and glitter gel pens, as per usual. And the second one I dedicated from Theodore Harvey. So this one is a character from Final Fantasy IV: The After Years. There you go. And this is the colors that I used. Same story. I actually love the way this one turned out. All those different shades of muted blue work together really well. Oh, by the way, I forgot to show you the handsome foul-mouthed fellow himself. There you go. And this is how Theodore looks originally. Well, on the sticker he has a slightly different color palette. But yeah, it's one of the, well, reskins, so to speak. Well, same story as with King here. I just like this color combo better. Anyway, I have 14 more pages prepped, so this book is going to keep me busy for a very, very long time to come. And finally, I've gotten to this book. Oh yeah. My beloved, my precious. I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do. I love this book to bits. And last month, I worked on it like crazy. So the very first page I'm going to show you is this lovely bee with a dessert cup. I colored this one with black barreled brood footer pencils. There you go. And I have some glitter gel pens on it. Mainly, again, hybrid dual metallics. Actually, one thing I want to mention about this page, I heard people say that white pencil works splendid as a blender. And yes, this was the first time I used one as such. I used it to blend colors on the bee's wings and on the cup itself, simply because, this cream here as well, simply because the set of pencils that I use here sadly but lacks in pastel range, so I had to come up with a way to go around it, but I really like the way it came out. These pencils work really nice on this paper, I must say. So, the one other page I'm going to show you here is this cute little paparoo that I was requested to do like a couple of months ago, I think, but just couldn't get to it. Again, same story. I used the same set of pencils and hybrid dual metallics on its hat and mouth. So yeah, another double pager done, and voila! My cupcake page is complete. Before I forget, why don't I just go through all of the cupcakes and tell you what I used to color them, because yes, each and every single one of these cupcakes is colored with a different set of pencils. Because like I've mentioned before in my previous completed pages videos, I wanted to use this double page spread and also this ice cream one to test out my different pencils on this paper, basically. So, okay, so this one here is done with Prismas. This one here I did with Brutfuner macrons and pastels. This one here, oh my gosh, this one here is done with Brutfuner squares. There you go. This one I did with Castle Arts. This one here, the chocolate one, there you go, I did with Faber-Castell Junior Grip, which is a kid's coloring pencil set. So this one here is done with Fruit Fluner black barreled pencils. This one here is Faber-Castell Black Edition. This one here I did with Artex. And last but not least, this one was done with colors. There you go. I haven't missed a single one. Okay, and the background I did with eyeshadows, actually. They work just as good as, well, say pen pastels. Yeah, I do have an ancient set of eyeshadows. It's this huge palette that's way past its expiration date, but as you can see, as a coloring medium, it works just fine. Oh, by the way, I used the same shadows for the background on this page as well. And as you can see, they work perfectly fine. Oh, these actually shimmer a little, yeah. So there you go. Oh, and for accents, of course, as always, I used glitter gel pens, which I usually do in this book. So many pages done in this book in one single month. Well, I have a weird tendency with this book. I sometimes skip a month or two without coloring a single page in it, and once I get back to it, I dive straight right into it. And last but not least, one more new book for my stash that I tackled this month was the Tales from the City Among the Stars by Hannah Carlson. And I did this lovely page here, which was a body color with Chelsea's Creative Coloring. Well, she has not finished her page as of yet, but when she does, I'll post the results right away. And from what I've seen, because yes, she showed me the progress, her page is going to look super, super duper awesome. So there you go. I used a lot of different mediums on this one as well for the background here on the frame. I used distress inks, and once I sprayed it with water, can you see the effect? It kind of separated into this weird shade of purple, which actually looks super duper cool. I love it. Yeah, on the background here, I mainly used yellow soft pastel from my Jackson's art set and shaded with pencils here. Yeah, glitter gel pens, yet again, same story. What pencils did I use? I think I've colored their skin and clothes with Muppet Color Preps. Yeah, I think that's how they're called. But I didn't really like the way they work on this paper, so I switched to the Faber-Castell Black Edition ones for the bee and the flowers and basically the rest of the page here. And those worked magnificently. Actually, this might be my favorite page of the month, not gonna lie. I love Hannah Carlson. And I was curious to color in this book. And finally, thanks to Chelsea, I managed to do so. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So there you go. These are my pages for the month of June. I hope you liked it. Thank you so much for watching. Before I sign off, yet again, I want to welcome my new subscribers that have joined this channel recently. I hope you're going to like it here and you're here to stay. Also, I've seen people in the comments saying that they want me to do more color alongs on this channel. Well, basically, for me to color on the camera more. And I'll be more than happy to oblige. Well, it is something that's already long overdue, and I should really do that more often. And believe me, I have a huge stash of coloring supplies that I would like to test in front of the camera and to color along together with you. Yeah, something that's definitely coming in the nearby future. So, and that's about it, I suppose. Well, until I see you again on one of my next videos, remember to stay creative, to stay artsy, and have fun in every single step you take. Until I see you on my next video. Bye.